Joining us, and Shravan, we've just been told that Chandan Sharma, Power TV executive editor who exposed the IMA scam in Karnataka, was threatened by Mansoor Khan, also joining us on the phone line. So Shravan,
he's joining us live.
You're joining us live. Shravan, your questions to him first.
Well, Chandan, you were the first journalist in Bangalore to expose Mansoor Khan, you and your team. In fact, after that particular expose, Mansoor Khan essentially threatened you. Can you tell our viewers what exactly you found in your investigation?
Oh, thank you very much, and good morning to everyone who are in the studio. Shravan, Sakal and Riddhi. I would just take 3 minutes of your time.
Rhythm.
I would want to take back you to the history before I proceed further. I will tell you, in the month of February 2019, the date was 13th of February, we exposed IMA scam on Power TV. We have got every document of IMA, and we have got to know that it is the biggest of the biggest Ponzi scheme and the Ponzi scam happening in Karnataka, happening in Bengaluru, and we exposed and we showcased every document from pin to elephant, because we definitely had to care for nearly 69,300 innocent and gullible investors who had invested their hard-earned money into IMA. It is not just 40,000. Let me be very precise, Shravan. 69,300 investors have put in their money into IMA so far. And many of them are economically weak, and they all come from poor educational background. When we exposed IMA in the month of February 13, 2019, people from IMA called me, people from IMA started to call our office, and they threatened us with dire consequences. They told us, we will do that to you, we will do this to you. How on the earth you can expose IMA? They are the biggest philanthropists, they are the biggest social workers in Karnataka, and you cannot expose them. Following that day, on February 14th, IMA did file an extortion, blackmail, and a conspiracy case on Power TV against me, for which we responded very strongly and very affirmatively, and we threw them a challenge, asking them to come to studio and prove if in case they are innocent. But let me tell you, nobody has turned up even till today. And in the March, we met the Honorable Home Minister of Karnataka, Honorable in quotes, Mr. M.B. Patil. Our representation team met Mr. M.B. Patil, and we gave him this big of document. And we told him, sir, this is a big Ponzi scheme. You will have to take care of it. Let me complete. I'll just take 1 more minute. We also met the then Police Commissioner of Karnataka, Mr. Sunil Kumar. And we told him, sir, this is the biggest ever scam happening in Karnataka. Please take care of this. And we also told him, and we also showed him the IT department's notice, which was issued in the year 2017. And we also showed him 2 public notices issued by the Assistant Commissioner of Revenue Department. And we also showed him the RBI's letter to the police seeking them to investigate in this case. All of them said, sir, how can we take any action on this? Because there are no investors who are coming up and complaining about IMA. We know everything about IMA. We know that they are frauds. But how can we take complaint? How can we take an action unless somebody comes and complains? We asked him one question. We asked Mr. Sunil Kumar one question. Sir, why don't you go ahead and take a sumoto complaint? And why don't you charge them? Why don't you call them and inquire? And for which innocence, and he said, Chandan, unless there is complaint from an investor, we will not be able to take this forward. Let me tell you, this is not just the nexus between the bureaucrats. This is not just the nexus between the politicians. This is not just the nexus between the officers.